The world is on edge as the conflict between the U.S. and Iran reaches a dangerous peak tonight. The initial assumption that this operation would be brief has proven entirely incorrect now. Tensions are now erupting far beyond the Middle East, reaching vital international borders.
Turkey has confirmed that NATO air defenses successfully intercepted an incoming missile today.
Allied military forces are now operating on high alert along the northern borders of the region.
A major naval engagement has occurred in the Indian Ocean near the coastline of Sri Lanka.
A United States nuclear submarine has reportedly torpedoed and sank an Iranian naval vessel.
The vessel was reportedly attending an international fleet review at the invitation of India.
While 30 sailors were rescued by regional forces, over 100 were left in the water.
Military analysts are questioning the decision to abandon the crew following the engagement.
Critics argue that even historical adversaries often adhered to basic maritime rescue protocols.
This incident marks what many regional leaders are calling a new low in international relations.
Reports from within Tehran suggest that over 1,000 lives have been lost in recent strikes.
Despite claims of precision, the capital is currently facing a massive carpet bombing campaign.
What began as targeted operations has transformed into a campaign of total regional punishment.
Despite the intense aerial bombardment, the regime in Tehran shows no signs of surrendering yet.
The administration has admitted it can no longer guarantee the safety of citizens in the region.
Back in the capital, the executive leader is facing intense scrutiny from administrative rivals. Lawmakers are demanding a clear explanation regarding the ultimate objective of this offensive.
Questions are being raised about who is truly directing the current American foreign policy goals.
On day one, the stated goal was to destroy the nuclear infrastructure of the regime. By day two, the objective shifted toward a total removal of the existing Islamic regime.
On day 3, the focus turned to the complete destruction of all ballistic missiles.
Now the aim is reportedly to eliminate regional proxies like the Houthis and Hamas. A senior senator has recently claimed that this conflict is effectively a religious war. Shocking new reports have emerged from Cyprus regarding the recent aerial drone attack. It has been confirmed that the drones targeting the airbase did not originate from Iran.
This revelation brings back questions regarding previous strikes on the Aramco facility.
Initial reports blame the regime, but current intelligence suggests a different source.
The international community is now investigating potential false flag operations nearby.
History shows that
The 1931 Manchuria Railway explosion was also orchestrated to justify an invasion later.
The Lavon Affair of 1954 involved strategic sabotage aimed at Western institutions.
Intelligence assets were reportedly recruited to carry out these acts for strategic gain.
The goal was to ensure that foreign troops remained stationed within a critical region.
In 1967, the USS Liberty was tragically targeted during the height of the Six-Day War.
More than 30 Americans were killed when the intelligence ship was sunk in the sea.
Declassified NSA reports suggest that this attack may have been entirely intentional.
Analysts believe such tactics are used to draw the United States into regional conflicts.
The Commander-in-Chief is now under pressure to explain these historical parallels today. Geopolitical tensions are rising over the future of the holiest sites in Jerusalem tonight.
Analysts suggest the ultimate strategic goal involves complete regional dominance now.
This grand strategy requires the total removal of any regional opposition in the east.
Only the regime in Tehran remains as a significant barrier to these stated objectives.
Evidence suggests that CIA and Mossad assets collaborated to eliminate the leadership. A new supreme leader has emerged, signaling that reconciliation is a thing of the past.
The second son of the late leader has reportedly taken control of the military forces.
This succession guarantees that the regime will continue to prolong this bloody war.
Iran is now waging an asymmetric war to break the economic backbone of its enemies.
The regime is targeting the movement of vital global shipping through the Hormuz Strait.
20% of the world's oil and liquefied natural gas passes through this gap.
Iran does not need to sink every tanker. The threat of violence is more than enough.
International insurers are now officially refusing to provide coverage for any ships.
Private companies are being told to move their vessels at their own financial risk today.
No commercial ship is willing to enter the dangerous waters without a legal guarantee.
The Commander-in-Chief is now offering federal insurance to protect the oil tankers. This financial move highlights how unpredictable the global economy has become lately.
Financial security is no longer an option for citizens, but an absolute necessity now.
Experts recommend investing in personal health and safety coverage during these times.
An unexpected illness or accident can devastate a family's bank balance very quickly.
The regime has claimed a major success by targeting the U.S. Space Force radar in Qatar.
This advanced radar system, valued at $1 billion, was reportedly eliminated today.
Experts call this system the nervous system of American missile defense in the Gulf.
Satellite imagery has now confirmed a successful hit on this highly advanced installation.
2 SATCOM terminals were also destroyed at the U.S. Navy Fleet headquarters in Bahrain.
The Pentagon states that the launch rate of the regime's missiles has fallen by 80%.
This decrease could mean their capabilities are degraded, or they are preparing for a long war.
A long war would bring the economic backbone of the West and lead to a permanent stalemate.
More than 1,000 drones have been launched toward the United Arab Emirates alone.
U.S. officials admit to Congress that they cannot intercept such a massive number of drones.
The military simply does not have enough missiles and interceptors to stop every single one.
NATO air defense recently shot down a ballistic missile heading toward the Turkish border.
This event coincides with reports that the drone hitting the UK base was not from Iran.
Investigative reports suggest these attacks on allies may be part of a larger shadow game.
Someone may be deliberately targeting NATO allies to blame the regime and unite the world. The UK initially did not want to participate, but joined after their base was targeted.
France and Germany also shifted their support to America after the attack on the UK base.
Questions are being raised about who truly benefits from these mysterious global strikes. The U.S. Senate has just voted on a war powers resolution to limit the current offensive. The resolution was narrowly defeated with 5-3 to 4-7 votes in the Senate. The Senate resolution failed, but anger regarding the war is growing in America.
Critics allege that heavy financial lobbying influences many U.S. legislators today.
Recent CNN polling shows that most ordinary Americans do not support this war. The Pentagon confirms the current war costs at least $1 billion per day.
Cheap Shahed drones are proving difficult for advanced systems to intercept now.
The United States is reportedly removing missile defenses from other allies.
These critical assets are being redirected to protect the primary regional ally.
A new phase begins as the CIA reportedly arms Kurdish rebel forces within Iran.
This strategic move aims to ignite a domestic revolution against the regime.
The commander-in-chief has directly engaged with Kurdish political leadership.
Kurdish militias have begun attacking Iranian security forces in border areas.
The government of Iraq refuses to let its territory be used for such attacks.
History shows that Kurdish groups have often been abandoned by foreign powers.
The conflict has now reached the doorstep of India within the Southern Oceans.
A U.S. nuclear submarine has successfully torpedoed the Iranian warship Iris Dena.
This marks the first submarine combat kill recorded since the Second World War.
Tragically, over 80 sailors are confirmed to have passed away in the water.
India is now alert to the threat of unilateral bullying in its own backyard.
The executive leader was reportedly reacting strongly after a regional partner refused facility access.
Nations must decide if they will allow such neo-colonial pressure to continue.
India must decide if it has the strength to refuse such neo-colonial military pressure.
This unipolar bullying disregards international law and order to achieve its own goals. The message is clear. Any nation that does not surrender faces total destruction today.
In these times, ensuring personal, financial, and health security is no longer an option. Visit the links provided to understand how to keep your family insured for the future. Stay tuned to the Strategic Pulse for more deep dives into the global shadow wars. Please like and subscribe to support our coverage. Reporting for the Strategic Pulse.